Hello, online crew. Welcome to today's live where I'm going to share with you how you can build your business without endless amounts of Zoom calls. How many of you in this industry of social selling and network marketing feel like you're on endless amounts of Zoom calls with prospects? So, how I've built my business kind of in the past is, somebody might be interested in the business and, you organize a Zoom call, or the team, they're like, oh, I've got a prospect, can we get on a Zoom call? And I build a global business. I've got team in, New Zealand, Germany, UK, US, Canada. Like, I've always built a global team. So it gets quite challenging with time zones when you're on endless amounts of Zoom calls. Well, when you are building in a modern attraction marketing way and you have unbelievable systems and processes to follow, then you don't need to be on endless amounts of Zoom call to build your business. I can't tell you how refreshing it is to have systems and duplication that everybody follows. So as soon as somebody gets started, you tap them into a launch system, they do that, then they tap people into that launch system, and away everybody goes. I only went public with my new opportunity 8 days ago. And I've already rank advanced 3 times. So, and that's going public. So, I know I'm in the industry and some people say, well, it's different for you. But I've, managed to attract a lot of new people to me because I'm just following the launch system. I'm just doing what everybody else in the team should do. It's like I've joined, there's a launch system, and I am just following the launch system like anybody else. And look what's happened. And I know when I bring team members into that launch system that they're duplicating down. So let me talk a little bit more about that. So this is about systems and duplication and really building in the modern attraction marketing way. So if you're in the industry and you don't have that, I want to give you some things to think about with your team, with what you might be doing. Okay. And some things to think about with what you could implement to help yourself and your team duplicate. Okay, and recruit faster. Before I get into that detail, just to share with you a couple of things. I did a really cool practical training yesterday in the coaching community on stories, different types of stories, the different features, all the different buttons to push. So if you're in my coaching community, then just make sure you watch the replay of that. That's a really cool training. Actually, the last 3 weeks worth of coaching community trainings have all been on stories, from Canva to in the platform to strategy to whatever, like amazing training on stories to help you build your business. If you are in my network marketing team, you get my coaching community for free. So make sure you're tapped into all that training. Secondly, the clock is ticking. If any of you are open to higher level of mentorship, you need, the training, the accountability, the mentorship, the training, the guidance, the curriculum, because you really don't know what you're doing and you're floundering with building online. I only open my VIP program twice a year. So it's open at the moment for a 1st of October start date, and I've got 1 spot left. I've got a lot of people looking at it, but no one's actually secured the last spot yet. So if that's you, you need to reach out to me sooner rather than later, because that spot is about to go. Okay. Now, back to duplication and systems. So if you've been in this industry for a while, so how long have you been in this industry? Those of you that are watching, is it 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years? Like, how long have you been in the industry? Depending on how long you've been in the industry might dictate kind of how you're used to building in the industry. And a lot of people get really tired of the industry, and particularly when you come online with social media, because you find it quite exhausting. For those reasons, like old school methods and social media, put them in together, that's not a good combination. So old school methods, that kind of puts people off. Not having systems within social media, that gets exhausting. So if you're building your business kind of on the fly on social media, you're just, what should I post now? What should I post tomorrow? What should I post? Oh, I should have posted something. I didn't post something. Oh, I post something tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes around, you still haven't posted something. Or you're posting stuff, but there's no thought to it. There's no strategy behind it. There's no plan behind it. That's kind of exhausting. And if your team, like your upline, builds with, old school kind of strategies, they're still telling you to, cold message people or write your list of 100 people or those kind of strategies, then that's not good either. So, what I love about social media and the opportunity with it is that you can come on a platform, whether you integrate it with your, personal profile in some way, or you're on Instagram, or you start a TikTok channel. You can literally start from scratch and get traction from social media without any influence, without any results, if you know your brand, the problems you solve, your target market, and you've got a good strategy and good training. It is absolutely possible for people to not even have been in the industry before. And as long as you got the right attraction marketing training and the right systems and duplication, anybody can come out of the woodwork and do well. Okay. So, what you want to strive for in your business and for people that you bring into your team. Oh, this has happened before. My phone, which I'm live on Instagram, you still there, guys? Just fell out of the holder. It actually literally just broke. No. Why did it break? I can't I can't even put you guys back up. So I'm going to have to hold my phone on Instagram. My holder, literally the end of it just snapped. So I'm going to have to hold you guys there. So sorry, Instagram. And see, that's what's that? What's that thing there? Oh, it's the wall, you idiot. It moved there we go. It moved. Oh, sorry. I'm still live on Instagram. So I'm going to put you see my credit cards. I'm going to hold my phone up there. So we're still live on Instagram. So I'm holding my phone here. Sorry about that. The joys of technology is you want to have confidence. And now I'm going to look there. So sorry, Instagram. I'm looking this way. You want to have absolute confidence when you recruit somebody into your business that you've got a system for them to follow, and you've got attraction marketing strategies for them to follow, and they know exactly what they're doing from day one. So what does that look like in your business? So when somebody joins you, you've got to keep it simple, really, really simple. And you want to get them into action from word go, because what people do when they join is they're all excited when they join. And then they go into overwhelm and they go into fear. So they're like, oh, what would I post on social media? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to post. What are people going to think of me? You want me to go live? You've got to be kidding. Like, the fear really sets in. And then people start doing research. They're like, oh, well, I couldn't possibly talk about anything until I've researched all the ingredients in the products. I couldn't possibly, do anything. I'm just going to get into the back office and have a look around, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And people literally get distracted with researching things rather than just getting going and getting some traction on social media. So unless you've got a really good defined kind of system that says day 1, do this, day 2, do that, day 3, do that. Like, you've got a proper launch system. And then when those people recruit somebody, you plug them into the launch system. But here's where you put fuel on the fire. Automate it. Automate your launch system. So the launch system that I'm now working with is all automated. So when somebody joins the team, they hook into the launch system and they get a text message or an email or both. You can opt in for both, and they get sent that to their phone every day, and that person knows exactly what they're doing. Why people stop is not only the fear, is because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to write on social media. So guide them. Give them that detail. So if you're in a company that doesn't have that, then either work with a leader, your upline, and say, look, can we create something like this? Or do it yourself. If your upline's not supportive of what you're doing, create it yourself. Or, join a team that's already got it in place. There's that option as well. But that's really what's going to make the difference between everybody struggling and your business not going backwards. Because everybody's excited when they join, and then they start overthinking things and they get into overwhelm, and then they get worried. And, as I said, the fear kicks in and they just stop doing the do. So, but if you're giving them instructions every day and just say, just follow the plan, Just follow the launch plan and do what I'm sharing with you to do, and you'll be fine. It's proven to work. So if you're creating this or an upline is creating this, for you, you have to test it and prove it. We can guarantee in our team that people will get leads from day one because of the system that we've got in place. So create something and then test it and evaluate it and, put that out to the wider team. And then, when you can, you want to automate that so it saves time. So it is very refreshing when you are working with, company and leaders and a team where, it is definitely attraction marketing based, which is, if you're listening to me, that's probably what you're here for. But there is a launch plan in place that is very defined, it's proven, it's tested, but put fuel on the fire and automate it. So then all you're dealing with team is, and you build into the launch plan, make sure you let your upline know when you've done day 3. And they have to let you know. So, if somebody's just started and they haven't, like, how are you going with day 3? What's going on for you? So it's very streamlined. It's very effective. It saves a lot of conversations. It saves a hell of a lot of hours of being on, what I used to do a previous business is we would do a launch call, Zoom call with everybody. So you get on that call and then you set up a plan and then you've got to, keep them accountable to the plan. And it's a lot of work. So are you building your business the smart way or the hard way? So I would just really encourage you to think about what is it that you are offering. If somebody joined your team today, what are you offering them as far as a system goes? And I said yesterday, if you didn't catch my live yesterday, a lot of people have said that the live I did yesterday, that it really hit home for them. So if you haven't seen my live video from yesterday, I would absolutely go and watch that because there's some real reality checks in the video that, I shared with yesterday. And like total side note, somebody who I work with, closely in my team has just alerted me to the fact like 10 minutes ago that an industry leader who teaches like attraction marketing and has done for years and years and years just passed away a few days ago. Like she's young. And I don't know. I'm like, why? How? What happened? And she's like, I don't know. She's just passed away. And it's like, we don't know. I mean, this is, I'm not trying to go on a morbid track here, but you just never know what's going to happen in life when you're going to be struck down with illness, whether something's, you just don't know. So don't hold yourself back in growing your business. This industry is the best industry for residual income, for you to create a legacy, not only for yourself, but your family. No other job can give you residual income like this industry can. So it's worth doing the hard work and working for it. My arm's getting really sore now. I'm still holding you up, Instagram. Can I go this way? That's better. We'll go there. If you missed that, like I can't believe that's actually broken off. There you go. Anyway, it doesn't have to be as hard as you think it is to build in this industry when you've got the right team, the right systems. If you are in my coaching community, I'm going to be talking more about this further in the coming weeks because I've just more than ever realized how people are doing it so hard in this industry. Like you're really doing it the hard way, and you don't have to. When you put some time and energy and working with an upline to put systems in place and you automate it, it can make such a difference with how you build in this industry. Okay. So if you are my main motto is be a human before a marketer. So always let people know, people first. Even, when people have left my business in the past, it's like, you do what you need to do. I can't understand people that have fallouts and, turn on people. I just realized I've got my hand on my mic. When people choose to go somewhere else, each to their own. There's many different companies out there and people, enjoy different things. So, be a human before a marketer in all aspects of this industry and cheer people on no matter what they're doing. Just be a nice person. Another motto that I'm continually sort of sharing at the moment, though, because I just so believe in it, is if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So what's going on in your business that's not fun? So try to bring that fun back. And when you're not bogged down with calls and nitty gritty and people that are unhappy and you've got systems and people are winning and, in the beginning, it's fun. So this industry can be a lot of fun. So I would just encourage you, if you don't really have good systems and duplicatable systems to set people up and get them on track and get them wins early, then that's really something that you might want to look at if your upline is not providing that for you. Like, can you create that for yourself and your team down, or can you do it in conjunction, with an upline? So you can either build this business the really hard way, or you can really look at what attraction marketing actually is. Like, a lot of people bandy the term around attraction marketing and think they're doing it, and they're really not. Like, I hear a lot of teams and leaders say, yeah, we build by attraction marketing strategies. And then you actually look at what they're doing. And it's like, that's not attraction marketing at all. So, true attraction marketing strategies, when you're attracting people to you online by what you say and what you do, and creating a launch system to help, people that have got less skills than you to attract people to them online, now you're on a winning formula. Okay. So any comments? Hello, Claudette. Hello, Dean. 27 years. Wow. Over 9 years, but last 2 have been with intent. Of course, that's because I've invested in learning skills. And I'm a big believer, that people do need to invest. If this is not your background, this is not your area of expertise, I treat kind of mentorship and this industry like I did going to university. Like, when I was doing accounting, I studied accounting. When I got my marketing degree, my Bachelor of Business, majoring in marketing, I went and did a marketing degree. And then I went back and did law and started studying law. Like, I've treated this industry like I've treated any other profession that I have gone into. So I've invested heavily in mentorship, and will always invest in courses and training to better myself, like I would any other profession. So, that's just something to think about. Okay. How long is the plan? So if you're talking about the launch plan, Dean, so what we work with is the initial 10 days. You don't want to overwhelm people. So we have a 10-day launch plan. And then after the 10 days is up, we give them another 30 days worth of social media content. So, that's the kind of thing you want to be looking at, is what are you getting them to do in a concentrated amount of time? It could be 7 days, it could be 10 days, but you guide them to what you know that they need to be doing to get their business done the right way and in an attraction marketing way. And they don't go out to all their network and go, I've just joined this thing and it's awesome and you'll love it. And blah, 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 blah. We've got one chance to make a first impression. And if somebody goes rogue because you haven't given them the instruction of what they should do, when and how, and all the rest of it, then they could actually be destroying, really good relationships with potential prospects from word go, because they haven't been given that direction. So, hope that helps, Dean. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry, those of you that are watching, on Instagram, my holder just broke and you fell on the floor. So I'm holding you up at the moment. I'm going to have to get another holder now. But just food for thought with how you build your business. It doesn't have to be hard. You might have to put some work in initially to create a system for your team down. So it's duplicatable. Everybody's doing the right thing. They're doing it in an attraction marketing way. You're helping people learn the skill of attracting people to them online. So give them that guidance. And then, when you want to put fuel on the fire, automate it. Okay. So someone has to automate it, whether that's you or whether that's, an upline, that's for you to work out with your kind of team. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, coaching community members, do not miss the replay of the stories training that I did yesterday. It's pretty cool. As I said, I've shared my phone on the screen and pushed all the buttons. So you just have to watch the replay and follow along. One spot left in my VIP mentorship. So reach out privately if that is something that you're open to and you want to learn, more about. And those in the video challenge, loving your videos. I'm so proud of everyone. I put a question in the group just earlier today saying, how are you finding the video challenge? Like, how's it going? And pretty much everyone has said, I'm loving the journey. Why didn't I do this sooner? It's becoming more comfortable. I'm gaining so much more confidence, and it's only been a few days. So if you missed out on the video challenge, then look out for the next one I'm going to do. I'm not sure when that is, but it's just such a cool thing to do to build your business, is going live and let people get to know, like, and trust you and your personality and your quirks and the way you speak, and just really truly getting to know the true authentic you. There's nothing that can do that more than live video. So something else you might want to bring into the mix if you're not already. Okay, so my arm's getting sore again. There's my credit cards again. Sorry, Instagram. So I hope that's helpful, just some food for thought in how you're building your business. So this is my last live video of the week. If I can help you in any way, reach out. Otherwise, I will see you next week for more great training. Bye.